I would absolutely recommend the Amgen Biotech experience to other educators and students because, well, for AP Biology, it fits nicely in with one of the prescribed labs and a big unit of instruction involving genetics and bacterial transformation. So it's a great way to cover that, but it does so at even a deeper level than is already sort of recommended by the College Board, at least in my opinion. And with all the supporting materials, including the protocol and the checklist and the visual guides, and then the digital component and lab exchange, you can really do a deep dive into all areas of it. And beyond that, it gives students real-world experience using professional lab equipment, from micropipetters to gel electrophoresis boxes and incubators and shaking incubators. I mean, they're probably not too far away from getting like a lab bench certification after going through all of this. And for students interested in healthcare, bioengineering or genetic engineering, research, it's a great thing to add to their college applications and to their transcripts, and a huge skill builder for people who hope to pursue that after high school. You know, for many of the students, it's a new experience all the way through. In terms of like gratification, I think the students really enjoy doing Lab 4, the verification lab, where they get to see sort of the progress of what they've done so far in like a gel readout. They can see the DNA markers, and they get a visual idea of their success in creating the eventual products that they want to create. And up until that point, it's reading about it, it's seeing pictures of it, but you're working with such small amounts and it's all clear liquids, and you just hope that the clear liquids in one tube are successfully making it into the next tube so that you can get the recombinant plasmid that you want. But you know, Lab 4 is really the first like the first time they get to see for themselves that what they're doing is working. And then beyond that, Lab 5 is sort of the culmination of it all, where they take what they've created in Labs 2 and 3 and apply that to live cultures of bacteria in hopes that they will eventually transform and create the protein of interest. Well, you know, a lot of the benefits I've gotten are similar to what the students gain. I didn't have a whole lot of experience with micropipetting or gel electrophoresis or a lot of the processes and equipment that are used throughout this sequence, and now I feel really comfortable with it. And on top of that, I have a much deeper understanding of genetics in general, how bacteria operate, how recombinant plasmids are used not only within the context of the lab, but in the bigger picture of pharmaceuticals and different medicines that are like biologics that are created from this process. So it's really, and it's emboldened me to take on more complex activities in labs than I would have otherwise, because I feel like, well, if I can do this, then why can't I do PCR? Why can't I do DNA barcoding and those other things? So it's really opened up a lot of opportunity, not just for me, but those opportunities then are translated to learning experiences for my students as well.
I think it was cool, like doing the micropipetting and all of that, and seeing how like it's actually like doing stuff, because we did the gel electrophoresis, and seeing that it actually works and all that is kind of cool. I feel like it'll also be cool seeing it like actually turn red or pink. I didn't know how much went into being like a biologist and like doing all these things in the lab. So seeing how much like science is behind like growing stuff is really cool.
Yeah, I agree with that, and also the collaboration part. I really like that too. I don't like really working alone.
I like this one, the recent lab, because I was able to actually involve myself with creating like life per se. You know, to like I get the pipette and the micropipette, and I just like pull out the bacteria and stuff. It's cool. It's really cool to do, and I like involving myself into that.